Hey there everyone! So in a little over a week, Thrillerathon is going to start, and this is a readathon centered around thrillers. If you don't know much about it or if you'd like to get involved, I will put links down in the description of all of the hosts of this readathon as well as the Instagram page devoted to it so you can check it out and maybe join me in this fun readathon. So today I'm going to share with you my TBR for Thrillerathon as well as what prompts these books complete. So I hope that you'll enjoy this video and let's get into it. For Thrillerathon, instead of just a list of prompts, there's actually a bingo board, and I have a goal to read at least 4 books in this week, and those 4 books are going to complete most of that bingo board, although there is one left and we'll see if I get to it. So the first book on my Thrillerathon TBR is The Death of Mrs. Westaway by Ruth Ware. And this one for me is going to mark off the newest thriller on my TBR. So this came to be on my TBR just a couple of days ago when I was watching a video by the booktuber Chapter and Converse, which I will link down below. I really like her videos. She reads a lot of thrillers, and this one sounded really interesting to me. Yeah, it's kind of like someone dies, and this lady, what's her name, Harriet Westaway, gets a letter that says, you've inherited this money, but you have to come to this mansion, and you know, I'm sure some crazy things are going to happen, and I like stuff like that. So the second book that I'm going to be reading is 13 by Steve Kavanaugh, and this is going to mark off the oldest thriller on my TBR. Now, to be honest, my Goodreads TBR is not that old because before I started doing these booktube videos, I really was not good at keeping up to date with what was on my TBR, so this is only from like a couple of months ago, but still it's the oldest one, and I bought it, so I'm excited to read it. It's also my most anticipated thriller out of the ones that I chose that I own because I've just wanted to read it for a few months now. I bought it, and then just other books got in the way, so I'm excited to make this a priority. And then the third one that it's going to check off is a host's favorite thriller. So the reason that I bought this book was because of Victoria from What Victoria Read. And her recommendation for this book, as soon as I saw that video, I was like, okay, I must have this book. It sounds so interesting and good, and so I bought it right away. The tagline on the book is, the serial killer isn't on trial, he's on the jury. So I think that the main character is a lawyer, and that's pretty much all I know. It is in a courtroom, and the serial killer must be on the jury. So I'm excited to read it and find out about it, and hopefully it'll be as good as I think it will be. The third book that I will be reading is The Murder of Roger Ackroyd by Agatha Christie. This is, I believe, Hercule Poirot. Yeah, Hercule Poirot book. And this one is going to mark off an author you've read before because I love Agatha Christie. I've never read this book, but I have read other Agatha Christie's. And also possibly thriller with a trope you love, because something that I really love that is often found in Agatha Christie books is when at the end the detective kind of gathers all of the suspects in one room, and then he kind of like goes through how it all happened and finally lands on who the murderer is. So I don't know if that's going to happen in this book, but if it doesn't, I have another book that has some tropes that I love in it that will mark that one off. But I am really excited. I love Agatha Christie, and this is supposed to be one of her best ones. Okay, so the last book that I'm going to be reading during the week of Thrillerathon, that I will hopefully get through all of these, is called When the Lights Go Out by Mary Kubica. Kubica. And I picked this up at the library because it sounded interesting and I really don't know anything about it. So this is gonna mark off a new author to me. I've never read anything by Mary Kubica, and also this one is kind of my backup for a thriller with a trope you love. So based on the description, it's going to have an unreliable narrator and possibly a couple of different perspectives and different timelines, and so I love all of those things. But I'm excited for this one. This one is, the tagline is kind of, insomnia has taken her sleep, now it's taking her mind. So this one is about Jessie Sloan, and she, her mother has just died, and now she's going to college, but she finds herself at the center of a mystery, and then she stops sleeping, and then her mind is playing tricks on her, and she doesn't know what's real and what's fake. So anyways, it sounds really good. Yeah, so those are all of the books that I'm going to be reading for Thrillerathon. The one prompt that I didn't get out of this is the thriller with the creepiest cover, because none of these really have, I don't know, super creepy covers. I do have a book that could fulfill this prompt, but it's like almost 900 pages, so I'm definitely not going to be able to read that in a week. I might head to the library and look for something, I don't know. I'll just kind of fill it out during the week, and maybe I'll finish that one and maybe I won't. Yeah, I'm really excited to take part in this readathon this year and connect with some other people who love thrillers as much as I do. Hopefully find some new thrillers that I love, and yeah, maybe I'll do a vlog about it. I haven't decided yet, but we'll see. And I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you're participating in Thrillerathon, and if you are, link your Instagram or your video channel down below, and I will definitely check it out. And yeah, I hope you have a fabulous day. See you later.